false attacks in the same way as you do in judo. I'll do the worst attack because I want to get the mat. So this works in both ways. This works when you've actually genuinely failed to execute an attack. Okay, you've tried it and you really failed. And this works where maybe you sort of ended up doing a false attack. Okay, maybe that's not the best thing to do, but it ended up happening. All right, so one of the things I'll do, if I miss a yoku-ikari, okay, from here, is I'll actually, so we're going, let's say I'm going here and he cuts back against it, so you resist. Okay, and I'm coming down, all right, okay? Now what I want him to do is I want him to stick his arm in there, okay? So I'd like you to reach back and give it to myself. Now he can grab onto my neck all he wants, because I'll stick 2 fingers in his hand and I'll kill the choke. Okay, so from here, I've got what we call Chinese roll. All right, the fat man roll in wrestling, they called it that. They have another name for it in wrestling. The reason this works is because people are smart enough to know better than this, okay? But in a split second, they may reach in, and all I need is a wrist. So, come here. It failed. Okay? And I turn belly down, which crushes the ribs. So, we don't necessarily have to start from the standing position here. So we're going to go from here where I've fallen down, I open up here, and I say, oh, please, stick your arm in there. And you roll through. The reason they call this the Chinese roll is because one of the top women in heavyweight judo, okay, she was unbeaten. Her name was Wen Tong, okay? She didn't lose for like 10 years until the Olympics in London. She lost. And basically, she did this to everybody, okay? Because all she needed was a wrist, and she could pull over somebody even 100 pounds heavier than her because of the way you're turning your body. Now, if you look closely, when I come here, I'm protecting. So I've got 2 fingers in the hand, I'm closing over the wrist, and I'm not going like this, okay? I'm straightening out that leg, which makes it easier to go over. I'm coming up, I am not losing this wrist, and I'm grabbing the pant leg, and I'm dropping my elbow on the other side of his hip. So he's in a cage made up by the arch of my body over him. Okay, so when he tries to get out, go ahead and wiggle a little bit. That's when you roll down and you pull the shoulder. Okay? I want to try it out, okay? Because this is the basis for an arm lock that happens when they won't give you their arm that much. Okay? Give it a go.